All right, let's get this game going. Between the Monarchs and the Frozen Ones. I'm joined again by the Monarchs general manager, Lionel, their coach.
Hey, it's good to be with you.
I know.
We're just gonna.
Keep going.
I was just saying, we're just hoping we keep the wheels on and pick up from some of our momentum of getting our first win last time.
Yeah, let's see if you can actually win your first series this time.
Yep, that's the goal.
You do have a big challenge, though, going up against the #1 team of the Southern Conference.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's been overperforming and I've been underperforming, so I'd expect a surprise.
Okay. Well, let's see here. This one, I do want to talk about the. Well, first we'll start with your team. First of all, last week you said you were going to probably run the same old, but immediately you have the Drakes out here who you hadn't ran yet this season, going 25% HP, 25% damage, and 30% less XP needed. What about this? Okay, you're muted. It's all good. Anyways, you run a new strategy. What about this?
Yeah, I think it's all about switching things up, keeping people on their feet, and hopefully he expected me not to make a change. And if he played for the lineup I've had the last 2 weeks, I think that's going to be an advantage to me.
Okay, well, I can say honestly that he did not design this first group to play an advantage to you, because he even put in the notes. He put notes in for each one, but this one he is running a brand new strategy. Kind of trying to take inspiration from the shotgun strategy of the dwarves. He's going for a spearman strategy, trying to utilize an ability called First Strike. Now, I know you, Jason, or rather Lionel, you're still new to Wesnoth. First Strike is an ability called this unit always strikes first, even if they're defending. Typically, the attacker always hits first, but if you have First Strike, you always hit first. So what he has here is he has plus 50% defense and plus 25% defense and extra starting gold. And the idea is just he has so many spearmen with First Strike that anytime there's a matchup, they go first, they hit first, and they hit hard. And so the idea is that hopefully they kill before you can counterattack and hit them, because they also have 25% less health due to having so much damage. So let's see how this shapes up. New strategy, Spearman strategy is what we'll probably call this. Or First Strike strategy, yeah, Spearman strategy. Versus the Drakes, which the Monarchs have never used yet. So we'll see how this goes. Immediately, the Drakes get a kill on a Spearman, but then a Spearman gets a kill right after. And they are just doing hefty damage to the Drakes. That is a lot of damage. Yep, gets a kill there. Drakes again, some kills, but these spearmen, just the numbers, the sheer numbers are just seem to be outnumbering the Drake big units. Yeah, no, I think there's only two. Yeah, there's only one Drake unit left besides the leader, and there's still a ton of spearmen left. This is not looking good at all for the Monarchs. Oh, their leader's already getting hit by those heavy spear attacks. And one more should do it. Yep, there it is. And the first game goes in favor of the Frozen Ones, running the new Spearman strategy. How would you say about this one, Lionel?
Yeah, it just didn't go my direction. There's not much else to say. I'm just already looking forward to the next one.
Okay, we'll just get the next one loaded up then. Do you have anything to say about the new Spearman strategy? Does it look like it might be a new meta?
I mean, it looks like it worked. I'm not really sure how to balance that. It's definitely something that I think other teams are going to start imitating.
All right, let's look up for this one. This matchup for the Frozen Ones, he's got plus 50% damage with minus 25% health, plus 20% physical resistance, and minus 30% less XP needed to level up. He said he was going for. He's familiar. He said, "I'm pretty familiar with undead, and I've played a lot of World Conquest. Undead are very focused on damage and resistance, so I'm hoping to just upgrade that and make those things stronger. Also, the less XP. I like the level ups on these units, and neither of them are very difficult to get them with. All right. As for you, you went for your Northerners with plus 25% damage, plus 1 strike, and a new random level 2 hero. The hero you got is a Dunefolk leader who also is a Spearman upgrade who's got first strike. So we'll see how this battle goes. Did you have any strategies when putting together this group?
Yeah, I think my main strategy has just been trying to diversify.
Yes.
And to be frank, that hasn't been working well for me so far, but I'm hoping that changes today.
I will say, looking at this map did very much look favored in your way with a mountains where your trolls will do well in the mountains, but looks like the Frozen Ones positioned all their units to the north of the mountains up along the road, and it kind of like evens out the armies. So, but looks like your guys are getting some pretty decent kills here. I will say your level 2 hero that you started the game with proceeded to run the away from all the other characters, so that's not really good. He got a leveled up bone shooter already.
Yeah, I think he's new to the squad, and I think he accidentally took the stay in the pocket advice that we were saying to the league.
I get you. And he's now got a leveled up Wraith unit, so that's not looking too good. Oh, now your level 2 unit's finally getting some action. Did your leader just run up? Oh, whatever. Oh, well, he helped get the kill, so it worked out. He helped get the kill. And now you've got some units starting to push back at the enemy base. But you still look like you're kind of surrounded. But you're taking back some areas. You've got a merfolk holding some land here. So you kind of push back, a good counterattack back.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that this is a team you never want to count out.
Yeah. I will say they have a ghost moving along the south. Oh, that might not spell some good. Your leader moved out right in front of that ghost. It might just kill him if he's not careful. Okay, he misses his attacks. He's still good. Okay, the troll is now attacking from the mountains. That's good. Can this merfolk help defend your leader? Doesn't look like it, no. Oh, now he has a Dark Adept level up. That's not good, but at least your merfolk's sticking to the water, keeping that natural defense. Oh, your units just aren't... Can you slide it back in your favor? You killed the ghost. That's a good start. And can you kill that Dark Adept before they really go off? Ooh. You do some hits to them, but they're moved to the building. Now they're protected to heal up. This Wraith just keeps outlasting you. Just long-living Wraith here. Your units are doing pretty good at just trying to hold their ground, but they just keep getting swarmed. The Wraith just comes in and immediately gets a kill.
I mean, I think the big thing is just coordination and cooperation is what the team seems to be missing here.
Yeah.
They're not in conjunction.
Yeah, the Frozen Ones always are staying in giant groups of 3 or 4, while your guys are just running in 1 and 2 at a time.
I tell them in practice, it's okay to lose a 1v1, but you should never put yourself in a position early on where you're 1v3, 1v4.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like everything's just kind of... The snowball of more units is starting to fall in favor of the Frozen Ones here in the second game. Yeah, no, it looks like you're only down to 2 units now. And your leader's moved out. But you do manage to get a kill. You do finally kill that Wraith. Oh, but then his Dark Adept. It started looking positive for you. And then the Dark Adept came in and killed your leader.
Well, it's not great to lose the series, but hopefully we can at least fish one win out of this.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to have hell to respond to after this week, but we'll try, and we're just going to have to try and work through it.
All right, for your final squad, Lionel brought plus 10% terrain defense, 25% extra health, and a new random level 2 hero. Once again, getting that Do Folk Spear Guard. As for the not Ragamuffins, the Frozen ones, they are running a Rebel group. 20% physical resistance, minus 30% XP needed, and then 10% defense everywhere. He said the potent woes have worked in almost every elf game he's played so far. Their defensive style might not work as well, as I usually try to give them increased damage. However, the defensive elvish fighter seems to have potential. And they have scary retaliation, and unkillable wozes are always scary. So it seems like he's going for the versatility of the fighters and the strength of the wozes is what he's trying to focus on. So let's see if that gets the win here, or if the Monarchs can claim at least one win to try and salvage this series. Let's see. Let's see what you got. I will note both teams did go 10% terrain defense, which is kind of evens out. Just a little more defensive all around for this matchup. Your horsemen need to hit one of those hits to do some big damage and just missed everything. I will say your group is kind of taking the idea from the Frozen ones from the last game, where they're kind of more grouping up, just staying as a bigger unit than the Frozen ones this time.
Well, and that's what they're getting coached to do. It's just unfortunate that they waited till we've already lost the series to consolidate that.
Yes, but they do get a good kill there. And can this mage do? Oh nope, the tree gets a kill there. Let's see, anything else happens? This spear guard is pretty strong in the middle. This is a pretty strong level 2 hero. And your horseman gets a kill there. Can you kill this? No, you can't kill the woes before he levels up. Now you have an elder woes there in the middle. But if you just fight around him, he's just been holding this tree line. They have great defense in those trees, being a tree themselves. Your horseman, your cavalryman is making a move near the enemy base, causing some disruption.
And I've always said the best offense is a good offense, and the best defense is a good offense. The only player that I really want staying back is the looter.
Yep. So you're a very offensive focused team, is what I'm hearing.
Absolutely, it has not worked so well, but we're gonna see. We'll see what happens.
There you go. You guys are surrounding this tree though. This woes. Hopefully you can get a kill by doing so. You've got your heavy infantryman holding that building there. Their leader has moved out to attack your merfolk. Your high XP cavalryman, horseman, is healing up. Oh, they got another Elder Woes level up. So that happened. So now they have 2 big trees out here, with a 3rd tree coming to reinforce them. It looks like he's about to level up as well. You might have a giant tree problem on your hands. This is like, oh, geez, my Lord of the Rings references is escaping me. But Isengard, when the trees are attacking Isengard. But can the Monarchs hold off and protect Isengard, unlike what happens in Lord of the Rings? One tree has fallen. One of the 3 mighty trees have fallen. Can the Monarchs take down the other 2? The tree finally kills that heavy infantryman. Oh, the spearman gets a kill there. These mages...
I like the direction the game's going.
Yeah, it's really good for you.
I'm optimistic.
Yep. Those mages are quite strong against trees, because there goes another tree with the mage. And then you have another mage coming in. Oh, it is looking like that if they get a kill here, yep, I think the game just definitely swung. You got a leveled up spearman too. He is just down to his leader, and now an archer. His leader is quite strong though. Still, tree has a heavy punch. Oh, good move here by your mer person, taking the spawning castle. Now, as long as that mer person holds that space, he can't. The frozen ones can't spawn any new units. Oh, and your level up swordsman doing some work. Completely surrounding the tree. It looks like this is going to be over. Completely surrounding him. And there it is. The tree falls. And like that, the Monarchs take one game, saving their series.
Yeah, I mean, we're certainly not going to be celebrating on the bus ride home. But we're happy to have gotten 1 out of 3.
Yep.
Frozen Ones is a tough competitor, and I wish him the best. We knew the odds were stacked against us, but we're going to have to we'll have to regroup and see what next week looks like.
Yep, exactly. All right. Well, again, it was nice talking to you, Lionel.
Yep, nice talking to you as well.
All right. We'll talk to you again next week.